What's going on, friends and family, and welcome to the Unrooted YouTube channel. So in today's topic today, I'm gonna be trying to help couples. I'm gonna be trying to help women and men understand what's supposed to go on when you're in a relationship, how to work together, and how to be in unity when it comes to y'all trying to possibly get married down the road, or just get a better understanding of what a relationship really is about. So before we get into that, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. This is a new segment that I want to help my ladies and my men find better make better choices when it comes to how to make better choices when it comes to not giving up, when it comes to arguing and fighting, and just how to stick together. I really thought that what I'm fixing to read will really help you guys, and I really hope that that you guys apply this knowledge to into your lives, into your dating lives, and that way you can get a lot more better wisdom and knowledge. Okay, thank you. So this will be a 40-day challenge that I will want you guys to try to do. If you are married and if you are having issues or problems, listen to the wisdom and knowledge that I am giving you, so that way it can possibly better help your marriage when it comes to you guys working together and get a better understanding. If your husband if you have if you wouldn't mind, if you and your husband will watch this video and go and just pay attention and listen to what I'm saying. If you are looking for someone to date or someone to marry down the road, this will be better. This will be better knowledge and wisdom for you. So this is day one, and the name of the title of the title of this is "Love is Patient." Okay, it says, "Be completely humble and gentle. Be patient, bearing with one another in love." Ephesians chapter 4 verse 2. I want you guys to take a look at that, even though I just read it. It says, "Love works. It is life's most powerful motivator, and has far greater depth and meaning than most people realize. It always does what is best for others, and can empower us to face the greatest of problems. We are born with a lifelong thirst for love. Our hearts desperately need it, like our lungs need oxygen. Love changes our motivating for living. Relationships become meaningful with it. No marriage is successful without it. Love is built on two pillars that, because defined what it is. Those pillars are patience and kindness. All other characteristics of love are extensions of these two attributes. And that's where your dare will begin, with patience. Love will inspire you to become a patient person. When you choose to be patient, you respond in a positive way to a negative situation. You are slow to anger. You choose to have a long fuse instead of a quick temper. Rather than being restless and demanding, love helps you settle down and begin extending mercy to those around you. Patience brings an internal calm during an external storm. No one likes to be around an impatient person. It causes you to overreact in anger, foolish, and regrettable ways. The irony of anger toward a wrongful action is that it spawns new wrongs of its own. Anger always never makes things better. In fact, it usually generates additional problems. But patience stops problems in their tracks. More than biting your lip, more than clapping a hand over your mouth, patience is a deep breath. It clears the air. It stops foolishness from whipping its scorpion tail all over the room. It is a choice to control your emotions rather than allowing your emotions to control you, and shows descriptions inside instead of returning evil for evil. If your spouse offends you, do you quickly retaliate, or do you stay under control? Do you find that anger is your emotional default when treated unfairly? If so, you are spreading poison rather than medicine. Anger is usually caused when the strong desire for something is mixed with the disappointment of grief. You don't get what you want and you start heating up inside. It is often an emotional reaction that flows out of your own selfishness, foolishness, and evil motives. Patience, however, makes us wise. It doesn't rush to judgment, but listens to what the other person is saying. Patience stands in the doorway where anger is clawing to burst in, but waits to see the whole picture before passing judgment. The Bible says, he who is slow to anger has great understanding, but he who is quick tempered exalts foolery. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 29. As sure as a lack of patience will turn your home into a war zone, the practice of patience will foster peace and quiet. A hot temper means stirs up strife, but the slow to anger calms a dispute. Proverbs chapter 15, verse 18. Statements like this from the Bible book of Proverbs are clear principles with timeless relevance. Patience is where love meets wisdom, and every marriage needs that combination to stay healthy. Patience gives your spouse permission to be human. It understands that everyone fails. When a mistake is made, it chooses to give more time than you deserve to correct it. It gives you the ability to hold on during the tough times in your relationship rather than bailing out under the pressure. But can your spouse count on having a patient wife or husband to deal with? Can she know that locking her keys in the car will be met by her understanding rather than a demeaning lecture that makes her feel like a child? Can he know that cheering during the last seconds of a football game won't invite a loud-mouthed laundry list of ways he shouldn't be spending his time? It turns out that few people are so hard to living with as an impatient person. What would the tone and volume of your home be like if you tried this biblical approach? See that no one repays another with evil for evil, but always seek after that which is good for one another. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 15. Few of us be patient very well, and none of us do it naturally. But wise men and women will pursue it as an essential ingredient to their marriage relationships. That's a lot. That's a good start point to demonstrate true love. This love dare journey is a process, and the first thing you must resolve to possess is patience. Think of it in a marathon, not a sprint, but it's a race worth running. So I want to give my marriage people, my couples people, and people that are looking for someone to give the wisdom and the knowledge of understanding of what is required when it comes to a relationship and a marriage. So it is very important that we understand that we have God in the mix of our relationships and marriage. Do not be with someone, do not mate with someone if they do not have God in their heart and their spirit and their soul. Do not do that, because God cannot bless you. He cannot make you a covenant under him if you guys are unequally yoked. Okay, so I know a lot of people, they are married and it's very difficult for you guys to get out of marriage, but I feel like this will help you, you know, to change the person that you may have made a covenant with that you was not supposed to make a covenant with. And always just please keep in mind to choose who you are going to be with that has an understanding God as much as you do, and if you both can come together and be unity under Christ. Okay, so if you enjoyed day one, I implied for you to try day one. If you are having a hard time, if this applies to you, try this method. This is just day 1 out of 40, and see what happens, and see what you can do for the future. Okay, so if you enjoyed this, please subscribe. This is new to me. This is something that I would try to. This is what I would try to do every once a week or every other week, every other day. If you enjoyed it, please hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me to continue to do this. Until next time, please. Thank you.